What has he done? Today he's fighting the Attorney General because the Attorney General is a cousin to the president who is protecting the presidency, protecting the finance ministry. So the SP cannot go closer to where the crime is. Family and friends, the special prosecutor cannot even go closer. And in which part of the world would this happen? Where? And these people wear 8-piece suits and they'll fly jets and they'll come and borrow money and they'll take it back and they'll go spend it. And we are there and saying, Jesus is Lord. God, we praise you, and God has given us that wisdom to speak, act. You see, I always tell people, insults were not created for animals. Never. Insults were created for men who refuse to think as humans. Insults were created for men who refuse to think as humans. Simple. Let me read some few messages. We were going to play today, but see where we are now. Okay. 70s and 80s guys are a cake. We need new tech and stuff. All these years, Ghana is still crawling dirty and nothing better. You're right, my brother. Emmanuel Bonti Mankasi, you are right. I meant relax. But the truth be told, I really don't see anything NDC is doing to stop this. And I also see the same. God will always bless you, bro. Thank you, sir. Hello. This comes from Mohammed Abdul Rahman. Enoch Edu Asari says, has the Syria caller Baumia seen the fall of the city? If the fundamentals of the economy is weak, the city will... Greetings from China. Greetings, sir. Emmanuel Bontimanka says the NPP is doing everything to rig the 2020 election, but the NDC is not pushing hard to stop it. With the NPP in power, nothing is transparent or in Ghana anymore. Richmond Menka says we need good systems. Perfect, my boss. We need the system to work. Umar Rashid said the parties don't listen to criticism, especially NPP. Now, who should we vote for in 2020? In 2020, vote for the person you think can help you, can help your community. Don't vote for people who tell you things they cannot do. And this applies to the NPP and the NDC. I want Ghanaians to sit back, listen to these people, look at their deeds. You see, watch what they have done. Their output, their how they react to corruption, how they react to bad system. Do they cover corruption? Do they defend corruption? Are they fighting for you as a Ghanaian? That is what you have to look for before you vote. You see, this is coming from Felix. This is coming from Inketia. This comes from Inketia JB Bernard. Please don't misinform your audience, which I'm equally part. Can you back the fact that the Attorney General relates to the President? This is the kind of problems we have. This is what we have. You see, at this point, you see, I respect your views, and these are your views. And what I want you to do as a Ghanaian is go do your search and come tell me if I'm lying. I wish you could come here and say the Attorney General is not related to the President and is related to this person and the President does not have any lineage. That is what I want you to come tell me. All the things I'm saying, you didn't see anything. You didn't find anything. You are looking for what will favor you. I've always said that we are not here to please anybody. No. When the opposition came out with 51 names that they are family and friends in this government, did the NPP come out? They had a press conference, but did they come out to deny it? Did they come out with facts to deny it? They didn't. Felix Newton, you are blessed for this, bro. Thank you, sir. Solomon Iwase, thank you, sir. Emotional stagnation and complicated. I'll take this again. Solomon Iwase says, thank you, sir. Emotional stagnation complicated by savage tribalism and party solidarity. Thank you, sir. Nana Ponsa, bro, NDC is also sleeping. It almost looks like there is no opposition. Bishop Jerry, Kevin, for president. I don't want to press that back. Me, I don't want to do politics. I want to check the politicians. I want to check the civil servants. Well, I respect that view, but I don't want to get involved in politics. I don't want to be. I want to make sure people we vote for, people we put in power, people we pay our taxes to, I want to make sure that they do the right thing. That is me. That's what I need. I don't need any. Sometimes people are like, oh, you want political appointment? What political appointment in Ghana? For what? I don't need any political appointment in Ghana. I don't need it. What is it going to do for me? What I need is to make sure that the people we give that power to are doing the right thing. That is what I need. I just like this guy for his truth, and he speaks always. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you. Jack, I speak true, but you see, Umar Rashid say, when they want power, they all say nice things. 1 DF, 1 million, 1 constituency, and the nice things. When they come to power, no advice or criticism changes them. That is right. Kwesi DJ said, the president is older than country, and he still want another. It grow past Ghana self issues. All right. Hi, Fan Zango Harun say, Mr. Kevin, I think one of the main problems of Ghana is selfishness. Once a person is bribed, he cannot talk. That's how people are silenced. You see, this brings me to the issue of Professor Mate. I'm not saying he took any bribe, but we all know how vocal this man was before election 2016. This man was on TV, was on radio every single day. We know how the media was. They were so vocal. Anytime fuel was increased, it'd been a cent. We saw the veins on the necks of radio presenters jumping on their mics, holding the mics, tearing the mics apart because the NDC government increased fuel 2 cents, 20 pesos, 30 pesos. Today, how much are we buying fuel? These same clowns, I'll call them clowns because they live on the crumbs of these people they worship. These journalists, these clowns, they can't speak. They can't because they are filled with tribalism. I don't care about any journalist. That's why I don't work for any media house. I worked hard to build my own media house because I don't want anybody to tell me what he thinks I have to say. I built this from scratch because I want my fellow Ghanaians to have that platform to hear the truth. I'm not going to come sit here because of a sponsor or an MD tell me, Kevin, you can't talk about, we don't do that here. We don't edit. We tell you the truth in your face. These liars can't talk about fuel prices. We are buying fuel like 27. Why? Data. People can't buy simple data. Everything has been taxed in Ghana. And when you say these things, they say, oh, this guy has going to take $20,000. What is $20,000? He has going to take $20,000. That's why he's speaking against the government. Now, with all due respect, we need fra wasuswesi. You see? Ekwapin Polo is a celebrity now. So until you change your attitude and start reasoning as a rational human being, Jack, you will not achieve your aim. And until you start speaking truth to power, you will not get where you want to get to. And if you think you are talking about only today, you have to understand your sister's kids, your own kids will come back. The mess you are causing today, they are going to suffer. Hospitals are being left to rot with our own money. It was built by Muhammad. So what? Was it Muhammad's money? Was it John Dramani's money built those hospitals? Was it built by Muhammad? Was it his money? It was his administration that built it. It doesn't mean it's Muhammad's money. So the president comes in and he doesn't want to continue them. Are you crazy, my people? UGM hospital is there and the vice president gets sick. He flies to London to go take care of himself and he comes back again and we have no problem with that and we clap. We go and meet him at the airport. All these sycophants, these ignorant dumbheads go meet him in the airport and say, thank you, welcome back, Mr. President. Are you people sick in your head? If he had made sure the hospitals are effective, the UGM hospital is running effective, would he fly? In any rational, reasonable country, this guy would have been stripped of his vice presidentship, whatever. Yes. When was the last time you heard a president from London or wherever flying to another country for a surgery? Are we not humans? You still listen to Lousilence Radio. This is the rough cut. This is the rough cut, yeah. Yeah, don't blame me. Don't be angry with me. It's rough cut. We are speaking truth to power. And also, those chiefs in Ghana, those chiefs who have turned themselves into political agents, those chiefs who have now become party agents, party foot soldiers because the government of the day or the government before, they were sponsoring people. You guys should be very, very careful. The chiefs. You are more corrupt than the politicians. Some of the chiefs I'm talking about. Some of you guys. You see, my dad is a paramount chief. And I know how it works to be a chief. At least I have not been a chief before, but I know what comes with it. Today, chiefs have become spokesperson for party. Chiefs are being sponsored with party money because so today they think that they have to make sure that the agenda which is not right is pushed. What happened to real chiefs who were concerned about the community? We don't have. A few of them are legit. Majority of them have had their credibility tainted, or because our enemy's enemy is in power. But you, the chiefs, or you, the chief, are you a politically appointed chief, or you are appointed by the people, your community? You are in there to serve your people. Today, chiefs take mics and they're like, you hear chiefs. Some chiefs speak like they don't have linguists. I so many chame. I've always respected the Asantehene because, you see, recently he made some statements and you realize that that's wisdom. I respect the chief imam. He made some statements and that is wisdom. And there are some other chiefs who are very, very smart, intelligent chiefs. When they speak, you know that this man speaks as a chief, as somebody who is the head of a community, a clan, you know. And some chiefs, they speak like they are doing Kaye. Do I care? I'm not. This is coming from Solomon Iwua. Thank you, sir. Emotional. Okay, I've read that. The president is older than the country. I've read that. When they want to, I've read that. Umar Rashid says most Ghanaians are ignorant about politics in the system. That is why they take us for granted. Augustine Anoma. Where did Augustine go? Augustine, you don't want me to read your. I don't know where he went, actually. Augustine. All right, I'm going to move on. Maybe I'll come back again to Augustine and read his message. Tanko Osman says, Ghana. Noel Kowuno says, we are pushing very hard to restore Western Togoland and let the NPP or Ghana prepare. We are coming. Thank you. Western Togoland in the building. Sugar Rankin says, in Ketia, but backing it with facts is subjective in the whole subject matter. Why don't you concentrate on the objective ones? Thank you, sir. Thank you. In Ketia, JB says, Sugar Rankin, the rabbi music. Nom TV, Baomia is a total waste. With all due respect, I'm going to put that in front of your statement for you. Samuel Lamte say, I like you. I like you too, Samuel. No homo though. Suleiman Abdul Salam say, hit the like button and subscribe. Suleiman Jack, you businessman. If you want this radio to be run, honestly, I have to tell people that if you want this to be running, this radio station and TV station, very soon you see the TV running. I wish I could take the cameras to the other studio to show you how the TV studio looks, but maybe my producer might get a picture and just put it on the screen for you guys to see. So this is the radio section. Here we do only radio, serious stuff, man. The other side is the TV. When you go to the other side is the product. So so that's why sometimes I heard Kennedy Japan say Kevin Taylor is operating from a basement. Masa, there are some people in America who live in basement. You Kennedy Japan, when you came to America, you used to live in a basement for years before that boy in Canada who was arrested in Malaysia. You went. Okay, emoji say no sound. Fatih, producer, no sound. No sound. Jack, Kevin, your sound engineers are playing on the job. Please tell them to focus. Sound engineers, they say focus. Focus. So Jack, you didn't be rough. Kevin, I'm one of your admirers, rested on my bed in South Africa. You know, I've lived in South Africa before. I've lived in South Africa for almost a year and a half. And my producer too, I lived in South Africa. I lived in Garton. I live around Southgate. My next door neighbor was Simfiwe Shabalala. People, you know, we hustled before. I lived in Naturina Estate in Southgate, South Africa. Yeah. Yeah, I might hustle before, but see, you can't say things. You can't say things.